Alright. Only sun will begin today, so soak it in now because it's going to be cloudy for the rest of the day. Was good. Here's the issue though, we gotta do lat raises too. At least 2 sets. We're just gonna get them in now though. And then we're gonna do 100 push-ups. Jesus, okay. Keep it up, Jakes. I'm doing Jubilee for my meal, hell yeah. This is gonna be tough because I already did a lot of exercises today. So we're going off of literally no energy. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I went for a PR today and I did not hit it. And yes, I did push some weight I've never pushed before. I was happy that I was able to push as much as I was able to. However, I did not complete the rep, and that bothers me. Even if it's insane weight, even though if I'm not supposed to be doing the weight, it still bothers me. So we gotta get better, man. And it's a good lesson to learn that, you know, with all the struggles we got, we still have room for growth. With all the, you know, good and bad, we still got a lot more work to do. I'll tell you that. We still got a lot more work to do. We still got to get a lot bigger and a lot stronger. That's the reality of the situation. One more set of these lat raises, and then we're doing push-ups, then we're getting the hell out of here because I'm already tired and we haven't even started the push-ups yet, so this is not going to be fun at all. But we're going to do it, and the fun part's going to be the fact that we're exerting our mind. Also, but I don't think my phone's as likely to get a temp warning. All right, let's just do these lat raises. And we're done. Alright, now we're gonna do the push-ups and we're out of here. Flex some LOL, it's okay. It's okay. I'm bothered about it, but it's okay because when I do hit that PR, it's gonna feel 10 times better because I knew that I failed it at one point. Like for me, a PR hits different when you fail the first time. When I first attempted 75-pound dumbbells, I failed them. And so when I hit them, it felt really, really good. But when I first attempted 80-pound dumbbells, I don't think I failed it. So it didn't feel as good. But since I failed the 85-pound dumbbells, it's gonna feel really good. But I could have hit 85-pound dumbbells today. I'm a little bummed that I didn't. A little bit, because I was close. I was so damn close. That's what bothers me the most. How fucking close I was. Doesn't matter. All right, let's get in these push-ups though. At the end of the day, man. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. 100 push-ups, let's go. All right, 15. We're good on that. What up, Fails? Dantes, what up, welcome. Bro, second trap by the way. And let's keep it up, let's go. Hell yeah. $85 more push-ups, man. 85. All right, let's run it. Let's finish these. Let's go. Your sweat already AF. Hell yeah, I just got a whole workout. This is my ending of the workout. It's also hot. Hell yeah, I'm sweating. Y'all should be sweating too. If you're not sweating, there's an issue. If you're not sweating, there's an issue. All right, we're at 30. Only need 70 more. Sure, bet Jakes, hell yeah. All right. All right. 30 push-ups in. Only need 70 more. Let's go. Just did 45. Only need, how many more left? So I'm using my shirt as a towel right now. How many more left? 60. What up, the helper? What up, what up? As long as my phone doesn't get a temperature warning, I'm good. I am chilling as long as my phone doesn't get a temperature warning. I don't have air fans, so I'm literally bit sweat. LOL. How hot is it? It's like 100 something. I don't need 60 more push-ups though, so we're chilling. Okay, just relax. Come on. 60 more. Cake. Let's run it. Wait, no. I only need 55 more because I did 45. So let's go. Now we need 40 more. How many push-ups can you do? Like 50 in a row, about 500 in a span of like 40 minutes. But right now, since I already did 5 exercises, I'm only doing 100 just to finish the exercise. Only need 40 more though. Hey, how are you doing? Good. I'm spinning hot spicy on my. What up? What up? Suffering from a thunderstorm? That's tough. All right. I'm low-key looking to get the hell out of here, man. So 40 more and then I'm about to done. So let's just, let's finish now. Oh. 25 more. What up, Bengals? What up, A Ability? What up, Indeed? How hot is it in Arizona? It's like 100 non-shakes. Keep it up, 100% for real. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. 25 more push-ups. 25 more, man. And guess what? I am tired. I'm cooked. I'm defeated. I'm defeated because I lost this earlier workout. But we're gonna win it back. 25 more push-ups. Loss is learning though. I'm never gonna forget today. I will never forget today. I will do 25 push-ups, up to you. You can do this. Oh, thank you. All right, 25, let's go. Man, come on. Ten more, come on. 10 more. Jesus. I'm getting dizzy. It's okay, you can trust me, Indeed. Come on. Hell yeah, 10 more. I'm dizzy, I'm tired. I'm feeling an extreme amount of heat, tiredness from doing like 6 exercises. But guess what? If you're telling me that all I need to do is 10 more push-ups and I walk out of this place satisfied, or at least somewhat satisfied, that I at least gave it my all towards the end, then I'm good. Are those pants pajamas? If you do like 500,000 more, if you do like 500,000 more, you become Satima, yeah. Or, oh, hey, I did 25 push-ups, hell yeah. All right, let's do these last 10 and then we're gonna get the hell out of here, man. Let's run it. Come on, count with me. Let's go. 10 more. Dizzy, tired, fatigued, doesn't matter. Let's go. One more. Okay, hell yeah, come on. So nice of your boss to give you the day off. I know, it's very nice of me to give myself the day off because I am my own boss. That's what I like about being my own boss. I can tell myself whatever the fuck I want. I can schedule whatever the hell I want. If I want to do push-ups at 10:30, hell yeah. Maybe one day you'll become your own boss too, brother. Good job. You're broke. I'm not broke in spirit though. I might be broke in money, but not in spirit. Haha, I knew it. Hell yeah. Your boy with no money, still figuring out how to live stream, work out in the sun, not work, with no money. What a skill. What a skill to strive for. Ah, shoot. Watch this door not open for me. How you doing, Jake's doing good. Shoot. Jake, I might have to kick someone out of your live stream. How? You're not a mod. See, this is where we need to not get a temperature warning. It's always this one. It's literally every single time. It's through here to there. Low key, it's not super hot. It's not like detrimental. I'm gonna keep it real. It's like really chill right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 P. Damn, y'all. Today's a lesson to be learned, honestly. Today was a lesson kind of day. I'm not gonna say today was a massive win. I'm just gonna say today is just a lesson. I took an L today. Took an L at the gym. I did not hit the personal record that I wanted to hit. Whether or not it was weight that I'd never done or pushed before, and still surprised myself to a certain extent, still, no bueno for me. Well, it's okay. We get better. Okay, we fight till the end. All right? That's how you gotta do this. Okay, because guess what? The fact that I didn't hit that personal record, now I remember that for my entire life. And next time I go for that PR, which will be soon, maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to remember that time that I didn't hit it. And maybe that will motivate me to hit it. And if I can hit that PR, it's pretty much over. Not for me, but it's like, that is raw strength. Like 85-pound dumbbell press. I mean, I feel like every time I hit a dumbbell press, I always say, oh my God, you're so, like, that's the real strength. That's the real strength. I'm sure once I'm at 85s, I'll be like 90s where it's really at. Once I hit 90s, 95s where it's really at. Once I hit 95s, 100s where it's really at, though. Yeah, I mean, it's this just continue forever situation with the dumbbell press. It's tough, man. You have this extreme urge to get, like, stronger, you know? kind of got me mad with that. Oh, fuck this car. He's going so fast right now. He's trying to kill me. Okay. Where are you from? I'm from South Florida. Damn, bro, I'm looking good in this rear view mirror. I will tell you guys one thing that's funny. You know, whenever I fail a PR, I'm just going to keep it honest with you guys. This is not a great day. I failed a PR at the end of the day. I failed a personal record. Whether or not it's insane strength to go for it in general, doesn't really make a difference to me. I failed it. And whenever I fail a PR, I always look insanely good in the mirror. And I think I know why. I think because part of me feels weak internally, so because of that I assume I look weak too, even though I don't, because I probably just went harder because I just tried to at least get the PR or whatever. Oh, this is not my type of situation at all, but we'll get through it like anything else. And then another thing too is, yeah, like, so those two components, feeling weak internally because of external numbers, right? And then on top of that, you are technically bigger because you just literally tried to go for a PR, which is going to get you to failure, which is going to get your body to produce the hardest it's ever pushed, which is going to get it in response as big as possible. So that's why I think that is. Because it's like an internal thing where you just feel small and weak, and then you look in the mirror and you realize, like, wait, because think about it. Like, say the things go right, I stabilize myself better, you know, maybe 1 second later, actually hit the PR, which was so close to happening, by the way. You guys don't understand how close I was. I literally, first off, I hit it on my left. The reality is I hit the PR on my left arm. I just didn't hit it on my right arm. The reality is if I would have hit it on my right arm, my left arm was already going up. It was going to be able to hit it. That's what bothers me so much about it. But if I were to hit it, then I would have been like, oh my gosh, I feel so big, blah, 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 all that stuff. I would look in the mirror, blah, blah, and felt all that, you know, response. But since I didn't, you feel weak, but you still look the same. You know what I mean? You don't look any different. You know what I mean? Your brain thinks you look different because you look weak, but the reality is you don't really look that much different. In fact, you look better and bigger and stronger. So it really is a mind shock. But, you know, we take these days. Oh, there's a park range right there. Probably shouldn't have him watch what I'm doing. Also, fuck this person, bro. Just fucking get on the sidewalk. How does this already have 10 likes, bro? That's crazy. Crazy work. But yeah, bro. I'm very, very not happy about the situation. But my brain also knows that it needs that growth. You know, it needs that ability to be like, hey, man, not everything's sunshine and rainbows for you. You're not just going to get everything super easy. Things take a lot more time for you. You know what I mean? Like, yes, some people, they go to the gym and they just hit PR super easy. For you, it takes a little bit more. It takes a little bit more fire. It takes a little bit more of like an edge. It sucks, man. It really does suck. Like, I wish there was like some speed up process to it, but there isn't. And there's really no reason to wish that. I just wish I hit it, man. I just wish I hit it once. If I would have just hit it once and then boom, that was it. Boom, I'd be chilling. Like, boom, I hit it. I'm good. I don't need to worry about it. But since I didn't hit it one time, that's the part that really bothers me. That's the part that really gets under my skin. That's the part that makes me feel very just inadequate. And it's hard to navigate because you know you're not inadequate. And luckily, I'm at the strength point where even like my failed PRs, I could hit another set of dumbbells and it's still strong as fuck. And I'm still strong as fuck. Like even my weak, the thought of me being weak and doing like little dumbbells to other people is still an insane amount of dumbbells that's not hidden in the gym a lot. Like, I'm just saying, like, not many people are picking up 75-pound dumbbells. Look, the reality is most gyms go up to only 75-pound dumbbells. So that's like literally the highest dumbbells to hit. So the fact that I do that and call myself weak, like that's my lower thing, that's good. That's a good thing. So that's the thing that kind of gets me through it a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's still not enough to be like, oh my God, like I'm just so okay with not hitting that PR. Because at the end of the day, if I would have hit 85-pound dumbbells, imagine me with all my weaknesses that I've had my entire life, all this time being skinny, being called weak, all this shit. Imagine if I were to hit 85-pound dumbbells. Imagine how good that would feel. You know what I mean? Now, 80-pound dumbbells felt great. You know? What up? Sorry, I saw my roommate. Oh, if anyone wants to see what my roommate looks like, there you go. He's right there. People be begging me to ask where the roommate's at. What up? Smells interesting here. Alrighty. It's feeling pretty clean in this house, though. I'll give you that. Okay. Okay, just chill. Just relax. Are you driving yet? Could you make him talk? Okay. Man. God, I feel... Bro, I want to reduce my cheeks and my arm is chubby. How the fuck do I do it? Bro, diet. Is your diet on point or no? Seriously, and be honest with yourself, because if you're lying about your diet being on point or not being on point, you need to get that shit on point. And don't give me the whole, oh, my friend eats fast food and he's not chubby. My friend does this and they're that. Like, I don't care about what anyone else. I care about your results, okay? And if shit doesn't work for you, then shit doesn't work for you, okay? Some people, they have an advantage. They could just eat fast food and not gain weight. They could still build muscle, you know what I mean? Their testosterone isn't as affected, okay? But guess what they don't have? That no-quit mentality and the ability to figure out something even when it's hard, okay? So you need to understand that things are maybe harder for you, but that doesn't mean that it's not worth it to go after it and try to get it. Look, man, was it hard for me to get stronger? Of course, bro. My senior year, I could barely throw up the 30-pound dumbbells for presses. My senior year, playing a sport, I could barely throw up 30-pound dumbbells for presses. And now I'm over here complaining about not hitting 85-pound dumbbells for reps. You know what I mean? Like, you have to understand that the feeling of being inadequate literally can drive someone to be so the opposite of it. So yeah, maybe I was born skinny. Yeah, maybe I was born pretty weak. Yeah, maybe like in high school, I was literally 4 times weaker than the average person. But now I'm way stronger than the average person and the average lifter. I'm basically stronger than 99% of the earth and 90% of male lifters. So yeah, maybe it did suck to be weak, but now I'm not. And the reason is because I worked to become stronger. So as simple as that, bro, is like, yeah, it's hard, but that's what gets you the result. That's what gets you that like drive. That's what gets you that cutthroat mentality. That's what gets you that like advantage to work a little bit harder than every other person or a lot bit harder than every other person if needed. That's the entire thing, is like, you're not going in looking for the easy way out, how to quickly get it. You're looking for whatever gets you the result in general. You know what I mean? Like, if I got into high school and I was like, if I was strong in high school, then I would have been like, I would have pushed like 50-pound dumbbells right then and there, been like, oh, I'm pretty strong, you know, maybe gone to 55, 60s, been like, yeah, I'm pretty strong. And that was it. I've been like, I'm pretty strong. I started off strong, always been strong. I'm chilling. But since I pushed such little weak dumbbells, my brain went, no, I need to emphasize my strength by not only becoming strong, but becoming so strong that it's undeniable. And another thing too is, for me, I've always been stronger than I've looked, right? And so because of that, you will always be underestimated. That's the reality of being stronger than you look. You will always be underestimated no matter what the situation is. People always underestimate you. People will be like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you don't actually push that weight. Yes, I do. That's the thing. So because I've always had the mentality of being underestimated, that's another thing that made me want to get strong, because it's my proof. See, some people walk around pretty big, so they don't really need to get strong because that's their thing. Like, they're walking around like people think they're strong when they're really not. I've seen people twice my size that push half my weights, and then they see me push a weight, and they literally, like, their brain skews, because their entire life they've gone with this idea that, like, they're big and strong, and then all of a sudden they see someone that they perceive as weaker than them push more weight than them, and it literally is a genuine shock. I'm the one that does this to most people. Most people don't see someone as skinny as me push as much weight, so it really mind fucks them, especially the really bigger ones that think they're strong when they're really not. It mind fucks the fuck out of them. And there's some men that have been brave enough to actually come up to me and tell me, what the fuck did I just watch? Or, that was fucking insane. Or, you're a fucking psychopath. Or, I'm not gonna lie, that was insane. Like, I can't believe you could push more weight than me. There's one dude that walked up to me and was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I saw you about to do that weight, and I was like, there is no way you're gonna do that. I thought you were gonna get hurt. I was like, this kid's an idiot. And when you just pushed it, I was fucking in shock. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? This is the reality of the situation, is I am very, very much stronger than I look. So, and because I ride that shit, it's almost my ride and pride to a certain extent. Like, it's what I'm extremely proud of. I make sure that's what I emphasize. I emphasize that I'm strong. Like, out of all, I'm strong. Like, at least I'm strong. Like, that's my thing, literally. Like, you know what I mean? Because think about it this way. Some guy, you know what I mean, like, just in the gym, like, you're putting a bunch of work and you see you're not getting extreme results, and other people that aren't as strong as you, you know what I mean, bigger than you, it's going to get frustrating. So you want to make sure, like, for me personally, I think it's a thing where it's like, the older I get and the stronger I get, I'm like, holy shit. Like, the idea that this person is still bigger than me and they're not nearly as stronger than me bothers me to an extent where I feel the need to get so strong that the idea of them, like it's like they can't even fathom the amount of strength, because it's so bothersome. You know what I mean? That's why I do things like bicep curls with 40-pound dumbbells or 45-pound dumbbells, because I see the guy that's massive doing it, and I go, I could fucking do that shit, and I do it, and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm just as strong as you. You just look stronger. My brain can't handle it sometimes. Like, I'm like, when you walk around, people are going to look at you and they're going to be afraid of you, but I'm stronger than you. But people don't think that. They don't think that until I push the weight, and that bothers the living fuck out of me, which makes me want to push harder weight, which then, that's what I'm saying. Like, people perceive me completely different before and after they see me push weights, and that bothers me. Okay, it shouldn't, because it should be like, it's like a rebellion thing, but it's, at the end of the day, it bothers me to push heavy weights. So I'm happy but also mad. I'm like pissed off that you underestimated, but also happy that you also see my strength. It's a double entendre. And the thing is, now I'm actually pretty bigger, to the point where people actually do think I'm strong, so I don't get underestimated. And then I push the weight and they're like, what the fuck? So overall, I'm still like underestimated a little bit, but like, oh man, you know, working out is just, fuck me. So this is the issue when you have someone that thinks like me, you know, as quick as my brain moves and as fast as intelligent, I guess you could say it goes, with also you combine it with high testosterone and this just urge to absolutely become a beast, a dangerous weapon, someone that's becoming as strong as possible. You combine the overthinking and overanalyzation of this shit. It's insane. It's like a sports scientist. It's like Mike Menzer. It's like Mike Israetel. It's like the jacked nerd, literally. But like, it's like anything else. Like my question to all my people, here's what I like to say. Are you smart enough to realize how jacked you need to get? That's the thing. Like, if you're really smart, you know that getting jacked is probably one of the most important things and one of the biggest advantages for you. So you do that if you were smart. But also another thing too. Oh, man. Yeah. I'm not going to go too deep into it. There's really no point. There's none. Okay. I just want you to know. I see your eyes. Oh, man. Y'all saw how many people we got in the stream when there was a... What's it called? Hell yeah, bro. We got some new subscribers from that when I was in the car, because the car streams get way more people for whatever reason. Ability, what up, what up? Oh, man. I was so worried about getting hurt, too. Like, what a wuss-like mentality. End up not getting hurt, end up just failing it. Like, which is, I don't know. I don't know. Jesus, why does my chest look like that? You could literally put, where's this fucking lighter at? Sorry. You could literally rest this lighter on my chest. That's how big it is. Look at that. I'm sorry. You kidding me? Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. You could literally put a lighter on my chest. Come on. Are we serious? Seriously? Come on. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Get your push-ups in, boys. That's all I got to say about that. That is all I got to say about that. Hell yeah, we're still getting some more subscribers from this stream, so I'll take that. God, man. I just wish I hit the PR, dude. Y'all are seeing the realness, man. Y'all are seeing me like what I hate. I hate. Jake is back. Sorry, I'm late. I was in World War. Oh, okay. Dude, I really wish I had that PR, man. It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me. But you know what? I'm also grateful for God and the fact that He allowed me to have arms and legs to be able to work out. Okay? Just go to gratitude, man. Just for now. Just do it, okay? Stop, you know. Because at the end of the day, it's the first time. It was your first time attempting the PR, okay? You got to cut yourself a little bit of slack, man. You're, like, over here so concerned about it because you're like, bro, like, no, like, because I hit, 7 or 8 reps on the 80-pound dumbbell, I should have hit at least one rep at 85 pounds. Like, no. It was your first time attempting it. Who the fuck knows? Like, shit's hard. No one your weight is attempting that shit. You know what I mean? Like, you need to just chill out, understand that was your first attempt doing it, and now you have motivation for next time you try it, which will be 2 or 3 weeks from now, okay? Simple as that, okay? It is what it is. Like you're not going to hit every single PR. You're not going to, I mean, you could have if you were to take all of Larry Wheel's failed PRs, there's a compilation of it, man. Like, that's the thing, is like, you don't think Ronnie Coleman's ever failed a PR? You don't think Jay Cutler's ever failed a PR? You don't think Larry Wheels, the You're calling me so many times. Please stop calling me. I don't know why the fuck I'm getting called so much. Please stop calling me. Please, please. Last thing I need right now is a call. Last thing I need. Sorry. Right now, I'm just calm down. Like, just text me. Please text me. Text me. I swear to God, all you need to do is a text. Fucking simple. So simple. Do not call me. Text. So easy. Text takes 2 seconds. I read my text. Don't worry. Just calls or especially when I'm streaming. No. No. I heard some guy make a great statement about calls. And I'm not at this point yet, but one day I will be. Where he said, I feel like people, when they call me, they are literally, it's offensive. He takes it offensively because he feels like they're taking away his time. They're taking his energy. And I'm starting to get that. Like, to a certain extent, like, some people, like, they'll call you just, and they'll start, like, when someone calls me, right? And they go, so like this, there's like a tone in the voice of like a slowness. I get bothered because now I'm like, fuck, we're in it for a little bit. Like we're in a call that's gonna be like a little bit longer than just like a quick like, hey, this, that, the other thing. Okay, cool, you got that, cool, done, over. Instead, it's like, yeah, well, I'm feeling. No, I don't like doing that over calls. Do that in person. Okay, because in person it's actually a human connection. We can go, feeling this way. But like if over the phone call, I don't want to hear you go, yeah, I'm feeling this, and no, that's wasting my time. Now now I'm listening to a phone on a screen, and I don't want to do that. Okay, in person it already sucks, but at least you can get through it. You know what I mean? In real, but like, yeah, no, that's not my vibe at all. Like, don't call me with problems that aren't easily solvable with a little bit of advice. Don't call me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're okay. It's okay to call me with problems. But the second that the phone call turns into, like, a conversation that's slow and, like, looking for shit to say, I'm like, what are we doing right now? We could do this in person, okay? On a walk rather than on the phone. Like, I'm okay with doing seeing someone and talking with someone and, like just conversating naturally and waiting for shit to come up and pop up. But that's way better in person than on the phone. On the phone, it's like you don't even have that human connection. You're just looking for shit. It's like not the right thing. Like, don't do that. And some people, they just call because, bro, even I used to do this. I used to literally just FaceTime people just because I was like fiending for like dopamine and like social interaction. I would just FaceTime a bunch of people. Just FaceTime them. Just because like, like, someone's gonna answer, right? And then boom, social interaction right there. It was bad, dude. It was bad. Like just that. And I would FaceTime from them for no reason. That was the thing. Like, I would literally FaceTime them for no reason. And one of my friends, he actually made it pretty, and now I agree with him. Before I was a fucking idiot. But he's like, all right, like, FaceTime me when you like have some shit to tell me. Like you're just FaceTiming me just to fucking FaceTime me. Like, you're not even. You're just like, yo, what, all right, when, like, so he used to end the conversation like, all right, call me next time when some crazy shit happens or something like that. Like literally. Now this was a while ago. This was high school. But still, now I understand it because I actually value my time. Before I didn't value my time at all, so I didn't understand. I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what do you want? You don't just want to FaceTime? It's like, no. Here's the thing. Like, the reality is, like, unless, like haven't talked in a while, like, no, it is what it is. Sorry. So yeah, phone. I don't know how we got on the topic. Someone called me. That's why. And I just don't do phone calls very well. I'm not good at phone calls. Even my dad is like text. Not with me though. Then he'll call me. You know what I mean? He's so funny because this is literally where I get it from. Because when people will call my dad's like, why don't they just text me? It's so much easier. Just text me. And I'm like, it does actually, like, it makes sense. And then when I text my dad, he's like, call me. And I was like, what? I thought you want text. He's like, no, that's with like people. You're my kid. I want to call you. So it's a little bit different with that, but overall, at the end of the day, man, like, phones used to never be a thing. So this idea that you need to constantly FaceTime people to keep connections with them, I don't know about all that. But I remember this one kid in high school, way worse than me. He literally could not be alone. He had to FaceTime someone. He literally like begged me just to like hang out with him like in the library for an hour just to not be alone. Like, he's like, all right, come quick. Like, why do you want me to come quick? He's like, because I don't want to be alone. Like, he was afraid of being alone. He did not like being alone. And I always wondered, why do people not like being alone? Maybe because they don't like themselves. Luckily, I got through my lonely phase. I enjoy being alone. I learned how to like being alone. But I'm not saying you don't need social interaction, but you need the ability to enjoy yourself being alone. You need it. You absolutely need it. If you can't figure that shit out, then hanging out with people is just going to be a dopamine like it's just going to be a drug. It's going to be like the second that person leaves, you're going to feel alone, and that's a big issue. And that was also another thing I noticed hanging out with a lot of people is the second I would leave, they would leave, I'd be like, I'm alone now, and now like now what? Like what the fuck? What the fuck do you mean now what? Fucking get to work. Fucking you have a business to run. Now luckily I got my goals. I am fully locked in with what the fuck I need to do. Every single day I wake up with tasks that need to get done that haven't gotten done. The cool thing about business is there's always shit to do. There's always shit in the back of your head that is telling you to do more and more and more and more. So yeah, but I'll tell you, man, like you're never going to navigate everything perfectly. I'll tell you that for a fucking fact. Something's going to be dropped. Something's going to take a toll. Something's going to take a hit. You're never going to get the perfect social friendship. You're never going to get the perfect, like, social life with grades, business. There's going to be problems in everything. I've never seen a person that has all of these just with flying colors and everything's just perfect. This is not how it works, okay? So, yes. Do I think social interaction is important? 1,000,000,000%. Do I think that, we've kind of been screwed up on what social interaction is to a certain extent and what it means and what is good and bad social interaction? Yes, I do. I really do. I think a lot of people get their social interactions from the wrong things. Like some people get all their social interactions from Instagram, TikTok comments all day and arguing with people. That's like their social interaction, you know? That's so bad. That is so, so, so bad. I'm less nervous though. That was the thing. I was so nervous this morning about getting hurt on the PR, but now I'm like, yeah. Because I like ice cream. Me too. I like ice cream. The luckier I get, the better I get, the luckier I get. Seriously, bruh, after all that time I wasted to tell you to put tags in your shorts, bruh. Dude, you want to know the reality of the situation, bro? I did. I did use hashtags. And when I was doing it, I was like, why am I doing this? I've used hashtags before and my videos did worse in them. And then I tried them and they did bad. And I was like, why are they doing bad? And then I looked it up. I did some research. I looked at the top YouTube influencers, the top people that like actually use YouTube, and they said that hashtags are a little outdated. They could still help to a certain extent, but they're not nearly as effective what they used to be. What really matters now is viewer retention, so the first 3 seconds, and how long they're watching for the rest. That's the most important part. Would you rather watch? Okay. What up? I'm back. Hello, what up? Do you make money from YouTube? Not yet. I'm Young, Black, and Rich song is amazing. Yes, it is. It is a very amazing song, faux show. Definitely one of my favorites. Hey, what up? Funny thing is, this stream still did better than this morning's stream. Morning streams have not been doing as well. What time is it in your country? It's 11:12. 50 minutes in the stream, bro. Feeling very, very I don't know what word I would even use to describe how I'm feeling, to be honest. I really don't. I really can't. Like, I don't think I could use words to describe how I'm feeling. I'm a little relieved, disappointed, and hopeful at the same time. I know it sounds weird, but that's how I feel. Jesus, bro. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Jake, what's your name? My name is Jacob. God, I really wanted to hit that PR today, guys. I really did. I really did. I really, really did. I really wanted to hit that PR. But unfortunately, it's all about stability, and I just did not have it. How taught you how to drive? Who taught me how to drive? My parents. You that guy who reads the Bible every Sunday? Hell no. Hell no. Dude, wow. Yo, what up? Yeah, no, I do not read the Bible. And what's funny though is there are a couple people that I follow and I really respect their business shit, and they do Bible readings all the time. And it's quite a disconnect because I really like their stuff and I think they're really smart dudes, and then I see them like reading their Bible, and for whatever reason I feel like their intelligence all of a sudden goes down like 20 points. I don't know why the fuck that happens. But like they're talking about their business stuff, they're talking about scaling, then all of a sudden they start reading the Bible, and then I feel like their brain, they turn into like a 5-year-old. I don't know. Like they'll start reading, they'll be like, "Yeah, like God just told me to give." And I'm just like, yeah, you give. Like, are we fucking 2 years old? Like, yeah, you give people things. That makes you feel better. Or why the fuck do you need a fucking Bible to know that? Or like, God told me to be present in the moment. Like, be present in the moment. They're like reading it. I'm like, bro, is this not fucking obvious shit? Be present in the fucking moment? Like, the fuck? Like, I swear to God, like, it actually disappoints me because I want to be the one to actually fall into it and actually be like, wait a second, this is what makes sense. This is why. And like I sort of understand it, but I swear to God, like because I watch them for like coaching, like scaling online fitness businesses and shit. And the funny thing is, the one that is less intelligent is the one that reads the Bible 10 times more. The one that's way more intelligent has a harder time doing it, has a harder time getting into it, but is, he's trying to get into it, which makes a lot more sense. But I swear to God, like, I'm watching him and I'm just like, bro, you are so smart when you talk about fitness business, scaling your business, how to get clients, all this shit. And then the second we start opening up this book about fantasies and shit, all of a sudden you don't even know how to fucking, like, you don't know right from wrong. All of a sudden you don't know if it's a good person to respect your neighbor. Like, oh, you have to respect your neighbor. Like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I know the Bible obviously has some good shit in there that's way more important. It would definitely help a homeless person or a drug addict or someone that's really hurting in their life for sure. But yeah. What do you think about tattoo? I think if you want it, you should get it. What's your opinion on people not having a job? Okay, so here's my opinion on people not having a job, okay? I believe that we are on a floating rock, okay? And you absolutely have the power to do whatever the fuck you want in this world. So if you don't want to have a job, go ahead and not have a job. Now here's the people that I get bothered by. Those people that choose to not have a job but still want the benefits of a job. See, if you're a homeless guy and you say, fuck a job, I don't want a job, I'm on a rock, I want to fucking travel the forest and shit and eat berries all day. Go ahead and do that. But if you're someone that refuses to get a job but you still want money, a house, food, and like the ability to like live and survive, now that's an issue. Because now you're wanting something that you don't deserve because you're not working. Okay, so I do believe, like, I saw this video in the 60s of these hippies, then they were the first people that basically brought up the idea of, like, not working. And it was a really, really bad thing because it put this idea of not working while still living and living a sustainable life, which is incorrect, okay? The hippies are like, why do we have to work? Why do we have to work? Those are the same hippies that their parents made them food and made them money and all that shit, and they were chilling, okay? They didn't grow up with no fucking money, so that's why you have to fucking work. They didn't have that survival instinct because they were born in a good time. Strong men create weak times create strong men. Like, so they had strong people and they created weak people from that. So the 60s hippies were like, what's work? Because they're all on acid and they're all fucking stupid and shit. They were like, what's work and shit. And it's like, holy fuck, this fucked up California. Now there's all these people that are like, what's work? And they still want the benefits. That's what I'm saying. The fucking dude that's like, I'm gonna be homeless, dude. I don't care. I'm gonna live in my gutter. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell me what to do. Cool, you're good. The guy that's like, I don't want to work, but I still want food. I still deserve shelter. I didn't ask to be born. Fuck you. You should get the hell out of here, bro. Don't talk about I didn't ask to be born. I still deserve food, water, and shelter without working. Fuck that. You have been conditioned to think that you should be handed everything, and you have been skewed up in a world that has made your brain think that you're not supposed to hunt and gather things. You've been so blinded by your environment of such weakness that you think that you're supposed to not work and still get benefits. That shows how weak you are and how much you've been babied your entire life, and how you need to get out of that situation as soon as possible for your own benefit. For your own benefit, okay? Every single dude out there, every single person out there is like, what's work? What's work? Okay? But I still want the benefits? No. No, you don't get the benefits. You don't get the benefits of a home. You don't get the benefits of food. You don't get the benefits of any of that shit. Yes, we're on a floating rock. Yes, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to say to some homeless guy, go get a job if he doesn't want a job, if he chooses not to do that. But I will tell someone that's complaining about not getting food or shelter to go get a job, because that's how you get it. That's how you get that shit. Okay? So my opinion on homeless people is simple as that. Like I said, I believe we're on a floating rock. You can do whatever the hell you want, okay? So if you choose to not work, that is completely okay, as long as you don't complain to other people and ask for money from other people and say, oh, but I don't work, but I still want all these benefits. That's where it becomes an issue. That's where people get bothered, okay? The reality is, the homeless guy that's like, fuck off, I don't want to talk to anyone. Let me be in my forest and eat my berries until I die. No one gives a fuck about that guy. He's living his life. He's doing what he wants, okay? That's the thing. The issue is those people that are trying to stay in a home when they're not working, trying to get checks from the government, trying to, I literally saw this horrifying video of this person being like, don't get a job, telling their son. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it too. Telling their son, don't get a job, don't get a job. The government's going to pay for you. They said these exact words, the dumbest statement that can come out of an American's mouth. The government is here to help you. That is the words that came out of their mouth. The government is here to help you. That's what they said to their son to tell them to not work. They said the government is here to help you. Now, I know this is a viral video. Yes, I know everybody hated on it. Yes, I know no one agrees with this. But think about how deep that goes, that you've been raised so wrong to believe that the government is here to help you. Anybody out there that believes that the government has your best intentions in mind, holy fuck. Please listen to my fucking streams more, because we're going to teach you why that's not the case, okay? And it goes way deeper than you think. I'll do 20 push-ups now. Nah, sorry. I already did the push-up stream. What's up, Jake? What's up? Can I be here 15? Some people say I can't. This is above 18. Oh, I don't think. You can, but it's raw and filtered content. So, like, there's no censors or anything. Like, I could say whatever I want, and there's no, because I have it on No Kids. So, like, there are people out here that will be in my stream and be like, don't curse. Like, I'm a kid. I'm like, bro, my shit says No Kids. Like, you're on your parents' account is what it is. Like, nothing I can do. I can say whatever the hell I want. Bulking tips, having heartburn, bloating, and stomach acne help. Okay, that's the issue, is you're eating shit food. You're eating shit food because you're assuming that eating unhealthy food is going to get you to gain weight. Fuck all that shit. Cut out the bullshit food, okay? Focus on eating steak, eggs, raw dairy, raw fruit, and honey, okay? Cut out the bullshit, okay? No, only home food. Still, even then, I don't care if it's home food. If it's home ice cream, if it's home Cheetos, if it's home bread, it's the same thing, okay? I want you to go full animal base. If it doesn't come out of the ground or it's not an animal, you don't eat it. And that means bread. That means cereal. That means pancakes. That means everything. If it doesn't come out of the ground, you do not, even nuts to a certain extent. Honestly, nuts can cause acne for some people, okay? This is what I'm saying. The heartburn's not good too, okay? So you should be fasting in the morning first, because that's going to actually produce growth hormone. And when you're bulking, you should be focused on high protein animal products. That's what you should be focusing on. Okay? It's a really good song playing right now. But yeah, anybody that's complaining about like bulking and saying like, oh, I'm getting fat, acne, unhealthy, you're not eating the right foods. You need to eat better foods. And then anybody that tries to tell you, oh, it's all calories in, calories out, they're on roids. When Sam Sulek says, oh, it's all about calories in, calories out, he is on roids. He does not know what the fuck it's like to be natural. He does not fucking know, okay? Stop fucking listening to people like that. Unless you take roids, then you can listen to Sam Sulek all you want about calories and numbers and all that fucking shit. Till then, don't fucking listen to those people. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about because they're on roids. Okay? When you're on roids, everything works. You can eat chicken and rice. You could bulk. You could eat 3-4 meals a day. You could not fast. And your testosterone's going to be through the roof because you're taking testosterone. Your performance-enhancing drugs. You're taking them. Okay? You're cheating, technically. I mean, that's what's going on. At the end of the day, the reality of the situation is we could talk about all the strength shit aside. The amount of naturals that are stronger than me is very, very little. Okay? Very, very little. Okay? Now, roided up, there's some people that are stronger than me. But the amount of naturals that are stronger than me, very, very little. But no, don't fucking listen to these fucking roided up people that are trying to tell you calories in, calories out. It doesn't matter. Like, he's the guy that eats 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches and goes, oh, well, as long as I'm hitting my macros and my protein. Bro, you're on roids. You're on roids. Your testosterone burns fat 10 trillion times quicker than anybody, okay? Your body builds muscle 10 trillion times quicker than anybody. You are on roids, okay? That's the only reason that you can give this advice and you don't look like shit, okay? If you were not on roids, you would look like shit. That's the reality of the situation. I'm being serious, by the way. 1000%. I'm not saying that Sam Sulek would specifically look like shit because he has the mentality to be able to get over it and like be like, fuck, I gotta eat healthier food. Like, he's got that cutthroat mentality for sure. But if he was doing the diet he was doing without roids, 1000% he would be fat, not lean, zero of it. The sadness stays longer when your expectations don't get fulfilled, but the happiness when expectations are fulfilled feels way shorter. I know, dude. The thing about being great is 90% of it sucks. 8% of it you're confused, and 2% of it you win. That's a quote by Jocko. Now, I don't know if those numbers are necessarily true, but based off what I've been doing in my life so far, I'm noticing that the wins are about 2%. Okay? The other 90% is this is gonna fucking suck. 8% is confusion, 2% wins. 2% of actually feeling that win. But once you feel that win, holy fuck, you are fiending for that 2%. That's the reality. So, yes, man, it is more work for less fulfillment, but the fulfillment at that specific time is so worth it. It trumps everything else. I mean, you think about it like training for a UFC fight. I mean, you train all that time, you go through pain for 6 months, but if you win that shit, I mean, for those 15, 30 minutes of just after the fight, I mean, you are God. Everyone likes you. Everyone's happy with you. Everyone's cheering on you on. You just beat someone up. Someone that challenged your human ability. You know what I mean? There's nothing else to that. Like that. That'll get you fucking. This is the thing when you combine intellect with a fighter mentality. You get that deep testosterone neurological like way of like thinking about shit, because there's just the fighter that doesn't really think. He's just like fight dumb shit. And then there's the intellectual fighter, the one that remembers everything, okay? Remembers, like, the bad shit, remembers the good shit, okay? They use all of it to their advantage. They think of it in a primal sense. They think of intellectualness in a primal sense. That's the fucking best thing to fucking do, I promise you. Fucking look at it in a logical, biological, primal sense, and look at it intelligently, but still look at it aggressively. That's the way to do it, I promise you, okay? I know that doesn't make fucking sense, but, like, to a certain extent, it has to. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, though. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to end the stream here, though. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day. It was a good stream. Got some good subscribers in. Got some new people. Showing y'all what consistency looks like, okay? It's not about being perfect. It's about showing you guys what consistency looks like and what everyday working hard looks like. That is what I'm trying to do for you guys. Hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. Become the best version of yourself. I might stream later today. I might not. We'll see. But overall, man, I'm just looking to win at life, okay? And just continue the cutthroat mentality, continue the vibes, just continue working hard. All right, peace.